straight into the section pattern, and then we're going to get straight into the haircut. So there's the back section put in to a pony, just nice and tight, straight up to the ceiling. So you can see I'm just brushing the hair over the top of that side part. So there we go, guys. You can see we're just over that way, over that side parting. Remember, we were coming from the corner of the eye up into that parting. Now, if you look at it from an aerial point of view, you've got the standard one at the back, and you've got the asymmetric just off center at the front. So let me just explain this a little bit more. This has been dragged all the way over to there, and there's not as much drag into there. So what that is going to give us is, because there's not as much hair stretched over here, that could end up shorter, but we don't want that to happen. We still want there to be symmetrical balance. With this being stretched right over to there, it means that's going to be longer. So we need to take into account how much we're going to be cutting off to then create the balance. But what will be beautiful with this is, because if we cut that to there, you'll end up with face framing through here. But then what you end up on this side is that the fringe will probably start there, and then you'll start to get that shape. That's how this sectioning pattern will work. Because we're over directing to there, we're not so much there. We cut it off, which ultimately makes this look a little bit shorter, but it will balance with the fringe. So where that drops maybe into the cheekbone, that fringe will start to drop in through there. So let's get straight into the haircut. So I'm just going to grab my Matsu scissors, and then we're going to look at where we want this to fall. And because we're going with a side fringe, we don't want to cut it up into here, because you'll end up with the side fringe potentially coming up here. We'd probably want it to start around the eyebrow and come across the eye, which would then in turn give us this through here. So let's pull this down, and let's use the bridge of the nose as our guide. So bridge of the nose just there. I'm just pulling down until my hand rests in the bridge of the nose. And then we're just going to elevate, and I'm going to point cut through this section. And we've taken it off there like that, and then just comb that so I can just really deep point cut, as I always do, into this section. Because in salon, when I'm doing this, I'll be working at a side parting, and I'll be elevating the hair, over directing the hair to create this look, but I'll be doing it in smaller sections, which gives me the ability to really texturize it, do it quite blunt. Whereas with this, we take it out, I won't have my sections. This is my section shown you this way. There we go. We've just softened all that off. Let's look at this top ponytail. And people often ask, how do you get the measurements between them both? In salon, what we would tend to do is we would take a piece of that guide from here at the back of the ponytail or back of the section, and then bring it back into this section, and then use that as our guide. So we'll do that today. Let me see if I can just pull out. There we go. So there's our guide. I've never done this before either for you, so I don't know why either. But there we go. There's that guide. So that's the length at the front. So if we pull this up and meet that guide, which is just there, poking up, if I stand around the front, I'll be able to see that guide much clearer through there. So let me just pull that over this finger. I'm going to hold it with my thumb, and I'm just going to come up to the top of it, which is there. Let's just release that guide, and I'm just point cutting across there. So that is how I would in salon find my guide and blend it in with the back section, front section, side section, whatever it may be, to create that look. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull these ponytails out, give it a shake, we'll have a look at it, and then I'll get it a little bit styled so you can see. We'll break it down, and then I'll do a salon version so you can see exactly the same. So this front ponytail, pull it out. So let's take out this top ponytail, and look at that. You've got beautiful connection from the front section into that back section. So we like to give it a little shake. just to have a little look at it. That's enough, I think. So there we go, that is it just rough for you. So you can really start to see how a wolf cut with a side part would look. You've got this beautiful heavy fringe through there. And then here, let's just keep that fringe there, just melts into the rest of the haircut. But because this manikin has just literally come out of a bag, this is how it's sort of sitting. But you can see the symmetry. So we've got that beautiful side fringe working through there. If we just pull out these pieces here, there's those pieces. We've got those pieces, those pieces, those pieces, those pieces, those pieces. Do you get what I'm saying? This is just beautifully balanced using the same technique, but just slightly manipulating the partings. So I'm just going to get a little bit of styling into this, just maybe like a little bit of a bend or something like that. Let me just show you it. So that's it raw for you. You can see there, beautiful layers, as we'd expect. If you understand hair cutting in the sense of knowing where hair's pulled through, cut to, left, falls from, then you'll be able to cut hair and really understand, which is why I love to bring you these ponytail haircut videos, because it breaks it down so quickly, so simply, and it just gives you a really, really cool result. And there we have it, guys. That is the finished result. So we did the tiny bit of just soft tonguing, and by that I mean just literally no sectioning, pulling it out and then rubbing the tongue and the hair just together, just to create a little bit of heat, a little bit of movement in there. But you can see that's what the side part looks like. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, if this has helped you understand a side part shag haircut, butterfly haircut, wolf haircut that little bit better. I'd love to know. But you want to see the 360. There it all is. And I think it looks really cool. So if you're contemplating a wolf cut, shag, butterfly cut with a side part, you can have it. Take this to your stylist. Or, I know some of you out there, do try it yourself. So let me know in the comments. Tag me on Instagram, which is paulwatts.life, paulwattshair. We're on TikTok as well. Click that join button down below, see what else we've got to offer. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video.